The South Winnipeg Family Information Centre is celebrating 50 years in the community. It's impossible to capture all of their programs in one breath because they do so much.
I'm Trish Robinson, and I'm the Executive Director of South Winnipeg Family Information Centre and Dress for Success Winnipeg. We started off under the name of Fort Garry Family Life Centre. It was a group of women came together and met at somebody's home and talked about the need for a place that would provide programs and supports to families, to parents, and to kids in the community. Within the first couple of years, they started offering parenting programs. They started offering babysitter training programs. There was actually a drop-in for seniors that happened, in the early years. It's interesting to see how many of the programs that were started in 1974 have actually continued and come around again. My dream for SWFIC is that it's a place of connection and a place of belonging where people can come together and just find a place to have fun together, to talk together, to learn together. And so we offer groups, whether it's seniors, whether you're a mom with a new baby, whether you have small children, or right now even, if you're a woman experiencing menopause, we have a place where you can come and meet with other people that have similar challenges in their life. And it's a place where you can learn together and find a sense of belonging.
Oh, SWFIC means so much to me. SWFIC is just a safe place for me to fall. I love my job. I am very, very blessed. I look forward to coming to work. I look forward to the amazing women I work with and all the smiles and happy faces I get to see every day when I come to work.
We work together so well as a team, and I think you just feel really connected to each other, and I think you know that everyone's really invested in the greater goal, and I think the greater goal here is just like helping families and that sort of thing.
The staff, and especially Trish and other colleagues, are so supportive, they're so welcoming, and they're always trying to help whenever you have some bad or challenging moment. It's a so supportive environment and supportive team.
I can't believe that SWFIC has actually been around for 50 years. I mean, in the 5 years that I've been here, we have already done so many great expansions from our programs, from creating food programs to our direct farm program to our partnerships out in the community. It's been quite amazing to see. We're kind of like the little train that could, to see all of how just a small group of women has created such a big impact into the community.
My name is Sally Kaznika, and this is Cassia. She's my 4-year-old daughter. I am a willing volunteer and member of all the groups that we do here at SWFIC. I bring my 4-year-old daughter to 2 of the morning programs, drop-in programs here. Wiggle Giggle Munch on a Monday morning and Stay and Play on a Thursday morning. We've been coming for 2 years now, and they're amazing programs, free, lots of active play, singing stories, and we have a ball. And the amount of development I've seen in my kid is remarkable.
Dress for Success started in 1997. Again, it was an initiative between South Winnipeg Family Information Centre and also the Fort Garry United Church, which is where we are located. There was an identification of a need for women's clothing to support women with professional clothing for job interviews, and that was a great way for women to be able to present themselves well and to gain confidence as they were starting to go back out into the workforce.
I mean, I love all the work. I love working with the volunteers. I love working with clients. But one of the things that's really special and really different is being able to be connected with the other affiliates, having the opportunity to meet the people who work at Dress for Success Singapore and all these other places is very, very helpful in this kind of the stuff that I do every day.
I think it's a huge benefit. People come out and volunteer, and it's a good atmosphere. It's a positive atmosphere. We're doing something that people are benefiting from. So I think it's a real community spirit that's got this whole program together.
My friend is a facilitator for SWFIC, and she told me about this, and it just sounded like the place where my gifts and a need happen to intersect. I love fashion. I just have a knack for it. I make jewelry and clothing, and I love it. I've had girls look in the mirror, like I put a jacket on them, and they look in the 3-way mirror and they say, I've never envisioned myself this way. A lady just told me the other day, she said, I've only got 1 pair of pants at home, and we had found 4 or 5 pairs for her. Some of these people have nothing, and they go away with so much and they just feel so great. And then I think we get more out of it than we give.
It might seem cliche, that satisfaction I get from helping someone.
On June 19th, we held our annual general meeting and volunteer appreciation. We recognize the contributions of our volunteer team and highlights of the year by sharing good food together.
We're doing some fun things for our 50th anniversary. We also developed a new logo with volunteer Katie Reed. It kind of represents, people connecting, whether it's staff and community members, or whether it's community members with each other or parents with children. We're just all about connection, and that's what that means to us.
Working with SWFIC is incredible. The team here is so interconnected. They support each other. You can really just feel the love working with this team, and we have supported their programs for many, many years.
We celebrated with families at our community picnic on August 29th. It was a rainy day, but many people came out and we all had fun anyway.
I'm a big admirer and a big fan of South Winnipeg Family Information Center because of their heart. It's not just all the programming they do, but the fact that they are really listening with their heart to see what does the community need, where are their gaps, how could we help? And that's why I love them, and that's why I'm here today. So, happy anniversary!
It's priceless what some of these programs can do for families and communities. It's amazing the connections and the community that's built from people coming to a center.
I took the course First Aid Skills. Now I'm comfortable sitting home alone with my little brother because I know if something will happen, I can save him.
On September 17th, Her Honor, the Honorable Anita Neville, Lieutenant Governor of Manitoba, held a reception for the board, staff, and volunteers, both past and present, to honor our 50th anniversary.
I'm really excited to wish SWFIC a 50th anniversary, and really proud to be a part of this organization and playing a small part, I would say, in the board and the growth that SWFIC has had. I know my background comes from a single mother of 4 children, and the programs that SWFIC offers is really the type of programming that allowed my mom to be able to provide us a really healthy lifestyle and help us be the people we are today. So it's just a nice way to kind of give back to an organization that I know can do so good in our community.
I know that there's been so many families that have been helped and so many women that have been helped and just so many different types of services. I live in the neighborhood that SWFIC is in, and I know there's actually a lady that lives across the street from me. She is in the seniors group, and I get to hear all about the fun things that they do in the seniors group. So it's interesting to hear about the community's experience with all the services.
All the skills I've learned, all the people I met, they've stayed with me for a lifetime.
I was applying for board members, and I saw SWFIC and I saw, oh my God, they do so much for every age groups. I was so amazed by the work that they do. I'm yeah, this is the one that I want to work for, and then here I am.
On November 20th, staff and board representatives visited the Manitoba Legislature, where MLA Mark Wasilou presented a member's statement recognizing SWFIC's work over the 50 years and celebrating our anniversary.
I just want to offer more services, more ways for women to get help. Not only more clothing appointments, but more workshops, more programs, more opportunities. We're working on more things that we can do, but it's, we're a very small little organization and we already do so much that trying to do any more, we try as hard as we can, but yeah, I would love to be able to see us grow and be able to offer more to people.
So I'm really excited to see where the future can go. I think the biggest thing I know that we're trying to look at is teaching kids emotional wellness, emotional intelligence, and how to kind of connect to ourselves and to our feelings so we can grow up to be adults that are well-rounded, that know how to be emotionally stable. So I'm really excited for that.
I think the future of SWFIC is very bright. I think continuing the programs that we're doing, the community engagement, and just really having a place where many different members of the community can come, whether you're families, whether you're seniors, whether you're part of our menopause cafe, whatever it may be.
I see great things for SWFIC. I think we're a really great organization, and I just think that it's only going up from here.
Ideally, I'd really like to see the ability to not struggle as much for funds. And they're well funded, but just like any charity, it's always tough to find funders and to pay staff a good wage.
SWFIC has great connections with the community, with other community organizations and with community members, and I think that that's going to help them to continue growing more and more and becoming more and more an important part of this community.
I hope that we will continue to grow. I've certainly seen a lot of growth. We've added new programs. We've connected with new groups of people in the community. We added seniors program. Dress for Success is growing with new programs like our Working Women's Group. The drop-in is growing every year with more families finding out about us. And so that's my hope, that South Winnipeg will continue to be here and continue to be a place that people can come and find connection, find other people, and find information that, that helps them in their everyday life.